All right. Hey, everybody. Tonight, we are going to talk about how to grow organically and not be icky. Okay. So, this is something that I know a lot of people worry about when they first start their business. Like, how do I get more followers? How do I get more people interested in my business? How do I grow? And how do I not be icky? Because, a lot of people grow when they're in network marketing, but they might not do it organically. They might be sending a lot of spammy, cold messages to people and maybe not always getting the best response. I remember when I first started, they had something called the Cinderella Challenge, and I absolutely despise this. This is where your leader tells you to send like 100 messages, cold messages to people saying that you're in some kind of contest and you need them to buy whatever. And the thought behind this is like it's a numbers game. So if you send 100 messages, you might get two or three responses. But what that does is, yes, you might get those two customers, but the rest of your network that used to be people that loved you and trusted you, you've kind of ticked them off, and it's not worth it to me. And that's just not the way I run things. And that's not the way I recommend running your business because it's not organic and it's icky. So, there are better. You remember that Brenda girl? We go way back. I don't know if you remember me, but we go way back, girl. Um, so so we're going to talk about five different things that you can do, and we're going to kind of work through each one. So the first thing is, and some of these might be a repeat, just forgive me, but it's good that it's a repeat because it really is simple to do this business. It's just you just got to be consistent with it. So the first thing is being in your stories. And when I say being in your stories, you do not even have to do makeup. You don't even have to do your Neutral Plus. Kind of think of your stories. And when I say stories, I mean on Instagram or Facebook also has stories. Kind of think of it as like a video diary. So you're going through your stories each day and you are kind of like talking about your daily stuff that you're doing. You might be saying, like, okay, I'm waiting in line at Starbucks and I'm getting my favorite drink, which is this. What is you guys' favorite drink? And then creating one of those little question things in there. And you might then, like, once you get your drink, you might oh, there goes the top. You might like show the little label and it has whatever's on there, and people are going to screenshot it and they're going to try your drink, and then they're going to go, "Oh my gosh, I tried the sugar cookie latte with oat milk like you said, and it tasted just like an oatmeal cookie, just like you said. It's so good. Thank you for sharing." So, um some of your best engagement is going to be stuff that has nothing to do with your business. So don't be scared to like just show people stuff about your day. That will help them to kind of get to know you better and like feel like, okay, I trusted her about the Starbucks drink. She knew what she was talking about. This girl, I'm going to ask her recommendations about other things. Um, like, let's see, what else could you do? One thing, I love to follow leaders, top leaders. I follow Amber Voigt. She is the top leader in our team. She is literally like the top leader in everything that she does because she's that good. So follow Amber, and watch her stories. Today, she went to was it Target? I think it was Target. It was somewhere she went. No, it might have been like Marshall's or something. I can't remember. And she was like showing, like, should I get this mirror or should I get this mirror? And she was like letting people vote on them. And she's like, I just need a little mirror for my bathroom and blah, blah, blah. And you're just thinking, like, this is just everyday stuff. And I promise you guys, like, you might think I don't have anything to talk about. I'm not an interesting person. I think that all the time, but, like, the stuff that people get into, it will blow your mind. The things that people are interested in, eh, you think you're not interesting, but I promise you, you are. So just get in there, start talking, and when you're talking in there, it's also gonna help you get more comfortable in front of the camera. Your stories go away after 24 hours unless you save them to a highlight, which you can do. I don't necessarily recommend that unless it's something that's like gonna help your business. Okay. So, like, I've saved a lot of mine to my highlight that have to do with my pets or my husband because that's part of my brand, but you don't have to save every little thing. Okay. So the next thing, number 2, is groups, and y'all might have heard this before, to get in groups. When I say groups, I mean different Facebook groups. If you're more of an Instagram girly, you can also search hashtags, like, and these groups and these hashtags that you're gonna search all have to do with things in your brand. If you are wondering what the heck your brand is gonna be or what it is or how you figure out your brand, you need to book a branding call with Amber Voigt. She can really help you with that, and she's just the best at it, and she's our leader, and she's happy to do that with you. So for instance, Renee Nennis, she is above Amber on our team. One of the things that has to do with her brand is French bulldogs because she breeds French bulldogs and they're the cutest things. And she posted today that, like, she went in her group, she's in Frenchie groups, and she posted pictures of her Frenchies, and she was like, "Oh, look at them sitting by the fireplace and this and that." And all these people start commenting. And guess what? The best part about that is none of these people know her, and it's not weird. None of these people know her. She's just organically making conversations with these people. She's not going in there and going, "Oh, did you see the lipstick I was wearing? Do you want to try some? It's on sale." Like, no, none of that. She's just making conversations with them and making friends, and that's it, okay? So, the rest of the sales will come, the sponsoring will come, but making friendships, relationships, that needs to be, like, top priority. We used to have a leader on our at our last company, and she said, "Be a friend collector, and a real friend collector." Because my thing is this, I don't care whether I get a sale out of them or not. I wanna be their friend, and the reason why is because even if they never purchase a thing from me, they might make a referral. So don't look at them as, like, a number or a person that might be able to help you with your business. Just look at them as a friend, and they might one day make a referral or tag you in something or something like that. I really believe, like, I think just part of being a Christian, like, I believe that if I do this the right way, am I can y'all see me? Am I breaking up? Am I good? Okay. Okay. Um, I really believe that, like, if I do this the right way and ethically and, um, if I treat people with kindness and respect, that it will come, and it does. Okay? So just don't be icky. Get in those groups, start conversations, think about what your brand is, think about some things that you like. Might be camping, it might be going to the beach, it might be a certain beach you like. It might be something about your background. Like, I'm in like a family trauma group, okay? And you know what? We talk in there, okay? I've bonded with people all over the world. So so that's number 2, groups. Number 3, eye-catching post. And if you don't already know this, all your posts, well, not all your posts, but all your business posts, need to be public. You need to I would just change your profile to public all the way, and if you have a certain post that you don't want everyone to see, then you can change it to just friends or just a select number of people or whatever. Um but if you need some help with those types of posts, like eye-catching posts with good quality photos, we have a training video on our website for that. I did that a while back, and it's just talking about creating quality photos. And so that's something that if you're not comfortable with that yet, definitely check that video out. Our website is teamgraceandgrit.com, and it's also pinned in our Facebook featured post. So creating those eye-catching posts You want your makeup to look fantastic in your post. You wanna have really good lighting, you know, don't have a dark picture and be talking about your contour because they're not gonna be able to see it, you know? So they're gonna be like, no, I don't see the contour. I'll get my contour from somewhere else," or something like that. So, make sure that your makeup pictures look phenomenal. Um Even your pictures, like, your stuff around your house, like, I used to get this coffee. It was like, Kitty Town coffee, and they donate to, like, cat shelters, and I thought that was great because that's, like, part of my brand, right? So, I'd just, like, hold my phone back like this and, like, take a picture of the coffee. Make sure your lighting is good. Check out your phone settings. I love portrait mode on your phone. That takes really good pictures. All kinds of different things that you guys can do. I highly recommend, I know this is gonna like, but try to not use filters, okay? Because well, mainly on your makeup post. If you're in your stories, it's okay because you're not really like, "Look at this foundation coverage," and then you got a filter on, you know what I'm saying? But stories are fine, but like a picture, especially when you're like showing your makeup off, try to not use a filter because it kind of makes them think they can't trust you. It's the truth. I'm just saying it because it's just the truth. Like, if you're saying, "Look at this flawless finish," but you have a filter on, people are like, what you hiding, girl? What you hiding?" So you have to and when I got my ring light, I was like, "Wow, I don't need the filters that I thought I needed because the ring light is such good lighting." So you might really be surprised at how good your pictures look with the ring light. So, eye-catching post is number 3. If you need help with that, check out that training video. Number 4, be a product of your product. So when you are doing your stuff, if you when you're talking about your Starbucks drink or your Kitty Town coffee or whatever it is you're talking about, when you're in that when you're in that group and you're commenting about, "Oh, I have Frenchies too, and my Frenchies love the fireplace." They're like, they might see your little bitty picture and go, "Look at Krista's lipstick. Ooh, I like that." And then they go to her profile and go stalk her profile, you know? And then they're gonna go, "Oh, she she'd be wearing all different pretty lipsticks. I gotta check this out. I love this. Where did you get your lipstick?" So that is an organic way that you're making a sale. You are being a product of your product. You're showing up with the things that you love, and you're not even talking about it, and people notice it and they ask questions. Like, that's the best way that you can do it. Um, if it doesn't come immediately, it's okay, it will come, but that is one of the best things. Now, another thing to kinda keep in mind as a sidebar to that is when they come, you were at Starbucks earlier, yay! When you go, yes, you can get a light to hook on your phone. I actually have some I can show you guys real quick of those. Um, when they go to your profile, so let's say, um, you're in the Frenchie group, I'm being whatever your group is, and they go to your profile and it looks like a QVC ad, that's gonna be a turnoff because they're immediately gonna be like, um, "She's in direct sales, she's just trying to sell stuff." Uh, they can smell it from a mile away, okay? So remember that you're not selling, you're sharing. Fall in love with your products and just share that you what you genuinely love, and you can't go wrong, okay? People say all the time, "I don't wanna be salesy," and my response is, "Then don't." That's it. Then don't. Like, you get to decide if you wanna be salesy. And, most once you continue to build this network, you will get to the point where people are reaching out to you, like, people that you don't even know are reaching out to you every single day. And, that's when you're like, "Man, it's finally paying off." All of these little connections that I've made and seeds I've been planting, It's finally paying off. It will come, but you just gotta stay you just gotta keep on going, okay? Be a product of your product and make your profile, like, not look like an ad. Number 5, now this is something that I think has taken me years to do, and I'm just gonna say it because I'm like, nobody really ever told me this, and, I felt like it was something I had to say. And come on, either come in or don't. Hold on. Come on. Okay, we just gotta hang out in the door. That's fine. Um, is speaking unapologetically about your business. So let's talk about this and let's talk about why this was really hard for me. And I want to make sure, guys, that I still leave some time for questions at the end too. So, um, when if somebody says, where did you get your brow pencil? And I say pharmacy, and they go, oh, what's that? Oh, it's just brand like, I sell it, but I mean, I don't like push it on nobody or nothing. I don't do that. Like, I just don't do that. Like, that was me. I was like, almost like, because I was scared that they would go, "Oh, is that a pyramid scheme?" Or like whatever. But I had to realize that, like, if they think it's a pyramid scheme or if they have some kind of bad, like, connotation with this business, I didn't put it there. That's not my problem. That's not my problem. That's not my fault, and I don't need to apologize about what somebody else created, okay? The way that you run your business is with integrity, and you don't have to apologize about what somebody else might have done. So, if somebody says, "Where'd you get your lipstick?" It's a brand called Pharmacy. Have you ever heard of it? Uh-uh. What's that? Well, it's actually my business that I do on the side. I love it. It's so fun. I've met some of my best friends there. Is it okay if I give you my website? You know, you don't have to go into the whole, we used to call it verbal vomit. Like, keep it short and sweet. You don't have to go into the whole, well, we started back in the blah 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 70 years ago with Dr. Tuna and he's the grandfather and all that. You don't have to do all of that. Okay. Just short and sweet. Let them know that you love it, and smile when you talk about your business, okay? Don't be apologetic. Um, it is such an amazing place to be, and, we should be happy about that and share that with everybody. So, so that's number 5. These are 5 ways to grow organically. I am going to tell you 2 little bonus tips, and then we're gonna do questions, okay? So the first one is, have y'all ever seen those posts on Instagram that say like, whatever quote or whatever encouragement, and they're like, tag a friend who needs to hear this, or something like that. You could also say, tag a friend who would would like this or would like that, or if, and it doesn't have to be your business post. It could be your Starbucks drink. Tag a friend who would like this. Tag your girlies that love Starbucks. Um, and things like that. Just tagging people and stuff, because what are they going to do when they get tagged? They're going to go look at your profile page and then they're going to go, oh, this chick is cool. She's got Frenchies. If she likes Starbucks. And you know what? I like Starbucks. I'm gonna go follow her, or they might comment on one of your pictures. They might say, "I love that lipstick. Where did you get it from?" Okay, so you can see how these things kind of start working all together. The second bonus tip is business collaborations. So we are allowed to sell our products in boutiques, hair salons, all the things, wherever. So, go to a local boutique or hair salon or something like that. Message a business owner that you know on Facebook and say, "Hey, my business pays up to 62% commission. What do you think about like signing up with me? And then you can just sell these products and you don't even have to keep inventory." Most boutique owners are going to be like, "I don't have to keep inventory." okay, sign me up, Um, and that level of commission is insane. So, just reach out. The worst they can say is no. You haven't lost anything. You're just right back where you started, but you're actually better because you made that connection. So, um, okay, that is 5 tips, 2 bonus tips. I'm going to stop recording and we will do some questions.